What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Let's Play. We're on episode 3 right now, I believe, and we are going to go ahead and rest at the idol that I didn't rest at and finish off the Hirata Estates area. I don't know if it'll be a long time. I hope not. I hope I first try everything I need to first try. We're actually coming up on a mini-boss here shortly. And usually I skip all these enemies because they're just very risky to take damage from coming up on the mini-boss. But I am determined to... Why does it attack so long? It just makes me spam L1 because I'm scared. Like I said, very difficult to not take damage from. Excuse me. Why don't y'all come over here? So basically, since we already took so much damage and I'm nervous about playing the mini-boss, we are going to just go ahead, kill everyone, rest, then run through it. No, it's nice. Thank you. I really appreciate the fact that you didn't snipe me. I didn't know he would guard those shuriken. That's really unfortunate. Oh no. Stupid rock. Come on. You still have a resurrection, so not worried about being super low health right now. It's when we actually die that I start getting worried. Now it always makes me think that there's an idol there, as you can see it through the wall and the glowing. Let's be a little bit careful. I don't know if that enemy was actually the one in here, but there is an enemy in here normally. And it must have been him when he walked out. No other items. Divine Confetti is actually really, really useful. Later in the game, there are certain enemies that are... It's a weapon buff. There are certain enemies that are weak to it. Other than that, I don't even know if it adds more damage unless they are weak to it. But pretty much, I just use it on those enemies. And people tell me it works, so I listen to them. I've not done any serious testing of this game, but we'll see. We'll rest up, get our heals back, health refilled. And now, if you run fast enough and in the correct path, you can de-aggro these guys and they won't chase you to the mini-boss fight, which is very good because the mini-boss fight, as we'll see in a second, has too many enemies in it. Before I continue, this guy, ooh, still have interest? He's looking for me. Oh, that guy noticed me. Hey, bud. Okay. We're just gonna use a power. Alright, now I don't have to worry as much about losing that skill point either.
You've done well to come this far. For a rogue, you are a worthy shinobi. My duty is to...
No! I didn't cancel soon. I heard the music was still going. I was like, why? Turn around, and here we are. Anyone else? Anyone at all? Make you eat my pellets?
You've done well to come this far. For a rogue, you are a worthy shinobi. My duty is to protect the young lord, Lord Kuro. Lord Ishin would never forgive me should I fail. Let us fight together!
See it. So I like to consider this the easy route. He's a very nice guy that likes to fight. He wants to fight by your side, but then you're just like, yeah, but is that really smart though? There's so many people here. Luckily for him, he's pretty tanky. So we're just gonna come up here. And ruin their lives. Don't believe we have anyone else's aggro. So keep on. Keeping on. He ended up dying. That's sad for both of us. Usually he lives. Maybe I was slow? This is actually a problem. Or can be. Yeah! Mini boss dude. That. Very worried about your attacks. Come on. I'm trying to keep my distance, just push forward a little, thank you. Alright. Just me and you, boy. Let me actually reflect your attacks. How are we alive? Okay. I was gonna do those 2 foam strikes. We're definitely not getting this started. So we don't lose anything. I'm gonna cheap out. Breathing on his blade. We should have enough time to do this. He can actually run pretty fast. Okay, but he's still over there. This is why you can't really get away using this. Until that little flare pops up and the music stops, you aren't invincible like you are using Homeward Bones and the Bold Hunter Mark in Bloodborne. You are vulnerable that entire animation, even when the screen starts doing the bubble thing. It's not fun. It's not fun to be a part of. Anyway, round 2. Let's hope this guy actually... Oh my goodness. I stepped on fire. Don't shoot me, but... Here. We're actually... going to, now that we can speed through this dialogue, we might be able to de-aggro those guys faster. Oops. Guy might chase us, but it's okay. He'll just get wrapped up with everyone else. That can die. Help us. I really don't want to lose this skill point in progress. Good to know you guys didn't come over to fight. I really expected you to. Oh, he's gonna die again. Don't run through them. Okay. I wanted to take the death blow. I'm so glad I got out of there. Alright, round 2. You're drinking? Not. Let's play the dodge and deflect. Oh, that was a sweep. I thought that was a grab. My bad. Hard mini boss is hard. Alright. Enough of that. Time to cheese. Like I said, usually the NPC can stay alive longer than that. Hey, bud. Alright, halfway done. Good job. Firecracker didn't affect me at all. Nice to go. Got double palm strike again because I'm a dum-dum. I'm gonna eat the pellet at the same time use drinks because I'm a dum-dum. Go ahead and run that. Get our posture back. Okay. Breathe? Not like this. No one likes seeing you doing your sword. I will just do this if I have to. Nope. That really sucks. I didn't think that he would do a third swing after our posture was broken. Alright, NPC man. You gotta live for me. I need that from you. Very much. That's really all you're good for, is staying alive. Hold on. Let us grab some skills real quick, because we can. This skill I find completely useless. This is the better Mikiri counter, which we're saving for, so maybe I should not get a skill. We want both of these. We want both of these, and we want this one. And then this tree is pretty much done. I don't really care about... Oh, no, I do care about mid-air combat arts. I will need that for some strats, but that's at the end of the game, so that's fine. Mid-air deflection we'll also need, so let us go ahead and do this. That's the safe route, since we won't actually need the Mikiri counter for a bit. Or better Mikiri counter, I should say. Excuse me. Let's take a slightly different approach. Let's go in there with the guy, see if we can pull aggro for some of the smaller people. Come on, talk to him. I don't want to get stabbed in the back. Alright. We're gonna run in with you. Yeah. Take care of these front guys. Don't shoot my friend. Really need him to stay alive. Good. There you go. Your aggro onto me. How you doing, man? Oh, I got people in this building. No, I'm not killing them because Juzo can actually run in there, and it's very sad. Didn't want to use that on you. I was hoping I was gonna hit the shield guy with it. Juzo's still in that building. Oh, we got some other guys running up from the other place. Aggro me. Let my friend live. Dude, what are you doing? This is why you die. You are dumb. You're the dumbest AI I've ever seen. You just kidding. How do you get snuck up on by Juzo? For real. Instantly. Curious. You're dead. Sorry, bud. Oh, someone's still alive. That's good to know. 2 people are still alive. Boy, does that suck. Alright. Looks like I've used enough where it's not this hard coming through here later in the game. Alright, bud. It's just me and you, and I want it to be this way. No, I used it because I wanted it to affect him, but I told myself it wouldn't because it had third swing. I don't know what the fuck timing on that. That's sad. Luckily, it didn't do it. Away. Okay. work on him. I don't want to do him, so man. Other breath attack. This is first stage. Alright, doing without the stealth. Ow. I guess I just need to dodge the left instead of right. Right's just kind of like my go. There we go. Got posture broken. I hate this. This is about how it went for my first playthrough, except a lot worse. It took me a long time to get the first death blow. And then I probably still died when I got it. Alright. Really, NPC isn't really picking up his weight here. So, we're going to do my second strat that I came up with on my first playthrough. Did we get Unseen Aid? Oh, would you look at that? I think we did. Because we have over half of a skill point progress, so we must have gotten Unseen Aid. Alright. Now we're going to save quit to de-aggro those guys just in case. Now, it usually puts you just past them and they're not looking at you. Save quitting in this game got nerfed from other Souls game where it doesn't actually de-aggro enemies and put you where you were. It changes your position so you might still, basically so you can't run past enemies and save quit and de-aggro all of them. But I notice here it tends to work that way because where it puts me, I'm still past them enough if I save quit around this region. So hopefully it worked again. If not, we'll just deal with it. Nope. See, it puts you back pretty far. Normally, when I was doing it, maybe it was because I was taking a long time to save quit. It would put me like right here, somewhere around this island, and they're looking this way, so it wasn't that bad. Stalling was probably an even worse idea because now they're definitely gonna chase me into here. This is the tactic that I used a lot and tried to make work. Eventually it did, so maybe we'll be better off. Oh, I ended up deflecting him actually. I don't know that timing on that big overhead spin. We ended up deflecting him, so works for me. Put the axe on. So I managed to get it to work very consistently. It was just I was bad at it. Yep. Now it's your turn. Give them time to show up. Now we get him. Really, he's just running distraction. One NPC left. You got that, right? Well, let me help you out. Ooh. He wanted to go for us. This is what makes this fight easier. Having the NPC alive and only Juzo to aggro. Ha! Excuse me. What was that? Okay, we might not do this attempt just because of that. Let's play it a little bit smart. We don't want our NPC to die on the first. That's for sure. Juzo, aggro me. Okay, never mind. The NPC decided to move over here. Don't die. He's gonna die. Sorry, my guy. Alright, well, we're back in the same spot. No res. Hold on. I don't usually do this. I'm gonna do this. We only have one sugar active at a time, so I can't double up on like for defense sugar and defense sugar. Otherwise, I totally do. Now we have a res. I usually save those for bosses exclusively, but I don't want to do this again. My bad. Usually, I like to save my last heal for when I res, so I can get to full health on it. So if we die here, or if we get down here, it is what it is. I'm not going to heal right now. Get out of my face, fat man! Thank you so much for dying. Unrefined Sake, I don't care. We'll use that later. Hi, man. I'm just running for this right now. There's stuff to explore here, which we'll get to. I just want to rest. Alright. Here we go. Whew. Now on to the hard part. Running into everything. Hey, guys. Come on. You can't Mercury counter mine. Pick up all these free items. We used a lot of pellets. Oh yeah, we actually were low on our stash. As in, didn't have 3 until we picked that up. Now this is a cool little thing that they put in the game. These hidden rooms where you get those rotating walls. I don't know where all of them are. I think I'm missing some actually, but there are a lot that I do know. So either there's not that many and I know them all, or I just haven't explored the game completely. We got a free prayer bead, which is usually why taking this route is helpful. You get an early prayer necklace, which is what happens when you combine the prayer beads, all 4. You make a necklace. And there are 10 total necklaces in the game, so 40 prayer beads. For those of you trying to get max health and posture. We'll talk to that lady who's crying in a second. This is way more important. Alright. Lose prayer beads strung together and in offering to Sculpture's Idol increases the maximum vitality and posture. A prayer bead necklace befits the strong. The ferocity of Ashina's army is renowned throughout the nation. Its generals are especially talented, every one of them accomplished in the Ashina sword style. So we got health and posture increase.
Of our eyes saw a dreadful vision. It was pouring out more and more. It wouldn't stop. The young master is deep in the mansion. My son, Inosuke, went to rescue him. So he's probably fine, but you never know. The young master might need you, Rogue Shinobi. Go to him, will you?
So if you remember, back in the Ashina outskirts, we knew someone we met in a BC named Inosuke.
You, the young masters. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Dreadful illusion techniques. Without a snap seed, it cannot be overcome. Take this. It's not much, but it's what I have.
Snap seeds. So, any illusion in this game, which there aren't many actually, but they get dispelled by using a snap seed, which you literally snap your finger. It's like you put it in your hand and snap your fingers to break it, and I guess magic happens and it breaks the illusion. So this is the old lady and her son, before the old lady was senile and before well, I guess his eyes are already cut up and everything, but before he has the bandage on them. So we're actually not going to use the snap seeds in this fight. I don't find it necessary. I do use the shuriken though, quite a bit. I don't think it helps a lot, but it does do something, so I like to use it. Hello.
Father? Mother? The butterflies. Everyone is gone.
My lord. Illusion technique.
It's been a long time, son of owl.
I need butterfly. Leave us.
Who are...
Do what must be done.
Yes.
Now then, son of owl, shall we dance?
Vitality and posture. The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. So this is what I was mentioning earlier about a lot of the bosses. I think I just slapped the mic with my headphone cord. So sorry if anything weird just happened in the sound. But like I said before, posture is OP, but sometimes the boss recovers posture very, very, very well, and you do need to do vitality damage. Some bosses you can almost get through without hitting their actual vitality once. So this is just an introduction. I don't know if this appears for the first boss if you don't come here, the first mandatory boss, because she is optional.
Why, indeed? You'll die if you...
So I have a little strat, which I'm gonna wait out to explain it. As you'll... Oh, okay, she missed. Actually, I'll just pause. As you'll see, when I start attacking her, the... Actually, Okay, so I didn't do it correctly there just because I was trying to wait for it to explain. But you see it had 3 noises. There were like the first 2, and then there was a very loud and flashy cling. After those, you want to guard or ideally deflect immediately. That will prevent you from taking damage, and it's basically just guarding and deflecting their counterattack. So people that are having trouble on this boss is actually very, 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 very weak to aggression, because her entire counterattack can just be negated, and sometimes she'll do other things, and when you learn how to counteract them, she's just trivial, really. But hopefully without hopefully with us not having as much healing as I usually come into this fight with, we'll be fine. I don't know how many times we'll die, if we'll die at all. I assume we will, just because it's bound to happen. Another mechanic for this fight that I want to talk about before I start actually doing it is people, including you, like I said, take more damage in the air. That goes for the enemies. So the reason I use the shuriken is because you can slap her when she's in the air and knock her out of a lot of attacks and do a decent chunk of damage, it seems like. And also learning to deflect her strings of attacks is very helpful. We didn't deflect, we kept going. And also, you might see her, whenever she's on that string, shuriken, that's bad. Whenever she's on that string, she will guard your shuriken. So you want to wait until she jumps off. Okay. And I like to time it right when she jumps. Kind of at the time I'm going for it a little bit. Sometimes I mess it up still. Oh, I didn't think I'd actually get a vitality. Oh, no! That's bad. Oh, did we hit each other? Oh, we both cancel our attacks into guards. Oh, I tried to go for a shuriken. So yeah, I'm gonna die because I have no healing. I can feel it. She wasn't doing her thing. That's the one attack that it's really hard to clear with the shuriken because you unlock and sometimes it just doesn't track. Ooh, shuriken didn't hit, we dodged it. Also, you notice a lot of times when I don't know what they're gonna do, I just like kind of a tactic.
Impressive, boy.
So you get debated. She has another health bar. This is actually a harder facial fight, as you probably imagine with the last two. But hopefully we can keep her in this loop. Nope. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, we're still alive. She did it. Hi guys. Come here often. Do we have any heals? Any item uses heals? No? Cool. We'll probably die the second this ends. So this is where the snap seeds actually come in handy. I should probably mention that. You can snap seed these illusions away. It's like a AoE around you. But I find it useless because instead you can just wait until she sucks them all up into the air and then in traditional Dark Souls fashion run away from the projectiles. And boom, phase is over, back to the normal fight. Ooh, I'm glad we didn't die to that. We traded hits. Never want to do that when you're almost dead. Yeah, that was bad on my part. She had poise. Alright, so I don't know how many times we're going to die to this boss. Probably a few, just because I'm not used to doing it with such low damage and health and heals. Low heals is also a very, very big part. I think we're out of pellets now. We have like one, so we have even less than we went in with, and we used all of our healing in that fight. Oh, cool. We're back here. Awesome.
So, you're awake. Your death is not your fate. Just yet.
Rot essence. Sculptor. Somewhere, a pained cough rings out continuously. The man who coughs zealously sculpts the statues of Buddha to avoid being consumed by the building flames. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. Timid maid, same thing. Just tells you who has it in the middle paragraph. The first and second are the same. Also, there's an image for each NPC that can get it. Fun fact. So with Dragonrot, I don't think it can kill the NPCs. I have never found out if it could. It never has for me. I think what it does is just prevent their story progression, and you get less unseen aid. I don't know if it prevents their story progression or not.
What's wrong?
Dragon rot. The stagnation overflows and spreads. A disease that leads eventually to death.
What are you talking about?
You don't need to worry about me. I'm not normal, you see. It's difficult for me to speak now. Ask Emma about the rest.
Alright. So, with that, we're actually going to end the episode off here. And we will explore Dragonrot more since it popped up earlier than I expected it to in the next episode. And we'll also put Lady Butterfly on the back burner right now. We will go ahead and continue through the story progression and then head back there maybe in 2 episodes. Like, it depends on how long it takes us to do this Dragonrot stuff and explain it all. It might be 3 episodes from now, or it might be 2 episodes from now. I don't know. But we'll go back there, kill her. It'll be real quick. I'll probably just make an extended episode whenever we're ready to go back there. I just want to get some more stats, basically. Maybe some more healing as well, because we're running low. And how many spirit elements do we have? Yeah, we need some more of those. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.